breaking news. This is a live stream of Tech Connect Live. Please hold.
Welcome to Vision Forward's Tech Connect Live, connecting you to the world of assistive technology. And now, here are your hosts, Corey and Luke.
Then is now. Now is now then.
Hello, welcome to Tech Connect Live, the show that always broadcasts at 11 a.m. on a Thursday.
Except today.
Well, no, it is 11 a.m. in California, buddy.
Oh, it is. You're right. We still stuck with our normal, except it's the wrong day.
No, it's Thursday.
Well, I mean, I know, but I meant our normally scheduled Thursday.
Close.
But anyways, you're right. I didn't think of the Pacific time.
Yeah, which is fitting because we are going to be talking about California today.
Yes, and we will be there next week.
Indeed, we shall.
I didn't check the weather.
Just realised there's something very strange going on with my hair. I think I'm experiencing some middle-aged thinning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When you take a shower, do you find a bunch of hair in the bottom of your shower?
That sounds like a bigger problem than middle-aged thinning.
Well, that's what I meant. If it's really coming out, yeah.
No, I do not find a bunch of hair at the bottom of the shower. Now, today you are here with Luke, that would be me, and the famous TV star.
Oh, that's right.
Corey Ballard, famous he is.
I was on, yes. Did anyone see me on television last night? If so, put it in the comments. I'm not going to, well, I guess I'll say where, but.
Yeah, well,
I wanted to prove. I want people to prove to me.
I just assumed that you were on every channel simultaneously.
No. Actually, I think I don't think it was live. I took my son to a Milwaukee Bucks game, basketball game last night. They were playing the Dallas Mavericks. Long story short, we originally bought tickets for Sebastian for his birthday because his favorite player was Luka Doncic.
Who is it?
But then they traded him from Dallas to the Lakers. So that was a bummer. And then they also, most of the Dallas Mavericks players are hurt.
Yep.
So they really only have like 7 players on now that are all people that you don't really know. Well, that's not true. There are some
How many
people.
players are per side on the
Usually,
court?
well, it's 5 at a time that can be playing.
Oh, is it?
But I think they usually have a bench of like 10 or 12.
5 isn't very many.
Yeah, it's 5. There's 5 positions in basketball.
Okay. Can you name them all?
I can.
Okay.
There's point guard.
Yes.
Shooting guard.
Yes.
Then there is small forward.
Okay.
Power forward.
Okay.
And center.
Oh, very impressive.
But anyways, we had courtside seats. We are right on the actual court.
Yes.
So because of that, anytime they did any camera work, you could, not anytime, but you could see us. We were on TV numerous times. We got free food and free drink. They came to your chair.
Oh my gosh.
And asked you what you wanted.
That sounds amazing.
And it wasn't even free food. It was, I mean, we're talking like chef-made fancy food.
Fancy food.
Yeah, fancy food.
Is it fancy food from
France? Yeah, it was
fancy
France.
food, yeah.
So anyways, once in a lifetime experience. Got some autographs from 2 players. as well, because you're right. You're
cool.
right by the tunnel where they come in and out.
Okay. I was going to say, do they stop like mid-game and just come and sign something?
No, a couple will come out ahead of the game. We got there an hour early, and then they all run out, and you could slap hands with them. And then at the end of the game, some of them will hang there too.
I'm sure you'll never watch that hand again.
I don't remember what hand it was. Actually, I wasn't there. Sebastian was up there. But anyways, once in a lifetime, it was really cool.
Literally, because it cost so much that you'll never pay for it again.
Very expensive. And it was a birthday present for him, but it really was more of a present for me, to be honest.
That's terrible parenting.
I wanted to do it.
I'd just like to point out that.
Well, he wanted it too. He wanted it
keep on telling yourself that.
Whatever.
Yeah, when he's taking weekly counselling sessions in a few years.
Because he had to sit courtside at a basketball game.
Exactly.
Oh, my dad. Oh, this is the worst ever. He took me to a game, then I didn't even want to see it. I was sitting right on the court, and the players walked right next to me. It was horrible.
Tough life.
That's not even first world problems. What is that?
That's like 0.5 world
Yeah,
problems?
exactly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, if anybody else has ever sat courtside at a basketball game, we actually have no idea if anybody is actually watching us right now because
we've never done it.
Yeah, this is not the usual time, and people probably didn't realize.
Alicia Green, where are you?
Yeah,
Please
Alicia has not commented, which is always a disturbing thing. Yeah.
We may be talking into the void.
Well, if we are, at least it's being recorded. And so if you are watching this in the future, then please come to the past and type into the comments that you are watching in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because our future selves might be so sad that we stopped doing Tech Connect Live. So only you can save Tech Connect Live.
Indeed. It's all down to you,
You need to use a flux capacitor.
Okay. How fast do you have to?
And you got to get a Mr. Fusion, 88.8 miles an hour. And you need a Mr. Fusion. You turn
that's right,
He switches the Mr. Coffee into a Mr. Fusion.
I was actually playing a Sonic the Hedgehog game recently. It's called Sonic CD. It's an old game, but if you go fast, then you basically reach 88 miles an hour, and then you travel into the future.
Nice. I'm not sure. Was it 8? I don't know if it was 88.8. Was it just 88?
I'm not sure. Well, in the game it was 88, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's pretty cool.
If anybody likes a bit of Sonic the Hedgehog, you should definitely play that game.
Yeah,
It's good fun. And talking of good fun, Corey, next week we will be in California.
Yes, but before we jump into that,
Oh, okay.
one of the reasons that we're able to do Tech Connect Live.
Oh, yes, thank you, yes.
Yes, one of the reasons we're able to do Tech Connect Live and go and cover CSUN, the California State University of Northridge, Persons of Disability. I forget the whole name. We just call it
The CSUN Conference.
Yeah, I forget. That's actually, it has a whole big official name. But anyways, the reason we're able to do that is through the generosity of a number of partners. And today we are highlighting one of our partners, and that's IBVI
When you say
Industries.
one of our partners, it sounds like you're about to
Supporters?
put on a video of your wife or something. It's like
Oh,
the support of one of our partners. Here's my wife.
I only have one partner.
I know.
That's my wife. So, anywho, one of our supporters, IBVI Industries for the blind and visually impaired here in Milwaukee, and rather than me yappy, why don't we let them do the yappy?
All right, good deal. So I'm going to have to cue this up. So please, everybody, hold while I get this queued up, and we will now watch this exciting video.
Change your life at IBVI. We employ and empower people who are blind or visually impaired and produce and provide quality products to our customers. Through a partnership with Vision Forward, we provide job-specific training and access to the latest technology aids that will help you succeed in your role. Our focus is on upward mobility and helping you achieve your professional goals. There's no limit to what's attainable at IBVI.
No limit.
Absolutely
to what
no
you can
limit
achieve
to
at
what,
IBVI.
No. To what is attainable.
That
Get
is
the
true.
words right.
Okay, you're right. Sorry. There's also no limit to the no limit to
The limit? No limit to the limit?
I can't think of the word I wanted. I had
No
limit to what we will do to ask for your support.
Okay.
So please email us at give us all your money at vision-forward.org. No, I'm just kidding. We appreciate all of our partners, all of our supporters for keeping this going. So
We do, yes.
let's roll into why we're here today.
Okay, so next week we are going to CSUN. We'll be flying out on Monday.
That's true.
And we are going to be attending a number of sessions with people talking about hopefully exciting things. I saw, Corey, there was a lot of sessions on the future of artificial intelligence in accessibility. So I'm quite excited.
Not surprised.
No, not surprised. No, it is that definitely that period that we're going through. But we will also have a chance to visit the vendor floor where there will be many vendors. Now, it is quite a happening kind of area, Corey, from our past experience.
It's jumping.
It is jumping, yeah. Stevie Wonder usually ends up.
Oh, that's true. We were there last year when he came through.
Yes.
We were also recognized last year, which was kind of nice.
No, that was the year before.
No, remember, was it last year with on the floor? Whatever, doesn't matter.
I believe it was the year before.
Oh, great. That means last year, so we're going down in popularity.
We're going downhill.
Okay. So now they won't even let us in this year.
If you happen to be at the CSUN conference, then please feel free to say hello. Corey and I will be walking around on the Tuesday and Wednesday.
So I'm going to throw this on you, and we're both. I don't recall, and we
Yes.
probably should have written this down. But we are going to be streaming live.
Oh yeah, well we'll
From
be
the
streaming
floor.
live. So Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday.
I think we said. I think
Wednesday
we're going to be
morning?
doing Tuesday at Tuesday
Oh, that's
around
right.
5. It opens at 5, so
Yes,
I think
yes,
we're going to do
opens till
about Tuesday at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Pacific time.
And then, if necessary, we will be returning on Wednesday at around the same time, potentially, and then also hopefully doing a live stream with Joe Jorgenson, who I actually haven't told yet. So,
Joe, if you're watching and hearing this, we will be reaching out to you.
will.
Hoping to do something poolside, maybe.
oh, okay, yeah,
we'll
I
see.
didn't know that, but that would be cool. But anyway, there will be live streams going on Tuesday and Wednesday, so please do turn on notifications and such, because then you will be notified. I don't know how long in advance it notifies people. Is it like literally as you're going live?
Well, it depends if we schedule it or not. Otherwise, I think it just tells you right when we go live.
Okay, I think we'll probably just go live.
Yeah.
So you can feel free to jump in the chat for those live streams and give us any questions that you may have. Now, I'm not sure there's many people watching at the moment, but if anybody is and they do have questions in advance that they would like us to find the answer to at the conference, then you can pop it into the chat. But for the moment, we have got a list of vendors who are going to be there, and Corey and I were going to run through the list and just kind of say the people that we will definitely be hitting up.
And maybe some of them we may expand just a little bit what we think they might have.
Indeed.
But yeah.
All right. So jumping over to my list here.
Yes.
Number one, we have Accessibyte. Now we've had Joe from Accessibyte on the show before, and like I say, we're hoping to do some kind of stream with him next week. But Accessibyte, for those who don't know, is an accessible suite of programs, primarily designed for the school, but now they do have a kind of professionals version as well, designed for people who are going into work or who are already working. And the suite of programs is basically educational programs. So they have Typio, for example, which is a typing program. They have a Braille instruction program.
They had a flashcard program for accessible flashcards. So
Yes.
I think Typio, their typing was probably maybe their cornerstone.
That was the one
program.
that was developed first, as far as I remember it, and it's very good.
Yeah, we're switching. Our organization is switching over to it
slowly but surely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is Joe's first time, I think, at CSUN. So we do want to do a live stream with him just so we can get his feedback on the show. But also,
a fun guy.
Yes, he is. But if you're at CSUN, then definitely drop by Joe's booth. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact position of it, but I'm sure you'll come across him as you go around the vendor hall.
Yes,
and
just listen for someone typing.
Yeah, listen for somebody typing,
that'll be
exactly. And do go and say hello to him because he is a nice guy. Okay, next on the list, we have Agiga.
Yeah, so Agiga is going to be new this year as well. I doubt they were there last year. They are, I definitely want to stop there because we originally were connected with Agiga, and they were creating something based on the Meta glasses. But from my understanding, it sounds like they may have actually developed their own hardware, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't, for the life of me now, I can't remember the name of the hardware, the glasses that they have created. But I couldn't tell if it was Meta glasses based or if it was their own now. So we definitely want to stop and see what's going on with Hassan, I believe is his
That
first
sounds
name,
right, yes.
if I remember correctly. We will stop there.
Yeah, we will. And those glasses, I think it's basically like an AI-powered assistant.
Yeah, very
solution.
similar to Envision AI's glasses, Meta AI glasses. I mean, again, not knowing exactly what they're doing. I think one of the things they were incorporating, though, was live assistance through WhatsApp, so that you could connect live with somebody that, although Envision AI is sort of doing that through their whatever that they changed the name of the program
Yeah,
now.
whatever that's
But anyway.
And you can do obviously Be My Eyes with the Meta glasses as well. So
Yeah.
All right, but yes, we definitely want to check out what they've got going on. Now, Ira, kind of surprised to see them there, because honestly, I don't really hear about them too much these days.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't kept up with IRA. We do have a monthly subscription, and I use it, here and there. One of the newer things that they had incorporated was starting to use the RIM, Remote Incident Manager solution, which we actually did. We had a Tech Connect Live on that. We had, I forget his name now, came here and did it. But I don't know. I know they've incorporated AI as well to try to help with, instead of you having to connect with a live agent. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they have to offer.
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't have their own glasses anymore.
No,
So
they went away from hardware. Yeah,
so this would all be cell phone based.
Yeah, I would assume so. I doubt they're going to get back into the hardware business.
For those not familiar with Ira, it is a visual assistance app that basically connects you to employees of Ira who can give you visual assistance using your phone's camera.
Yeah, they do a great job. And even if you don't want to do that, like I said, if you want to do a remote session on your computer to have them help you with something, it is quite useful.
Yes, indeed. So we'll go see what they have got going on. Next one, Corey, our favorite, a werewolf.
Oh, that's right.
So Sedona Dave, for those who have watched our previous CSUN videos, Sedona Dave is a very nice man.
Yeah, we've connected 2 years in a row now, I
We
believe,
have, yeah.
going. And his buddy, Barry.
Barry
Barry's always-
Asman.
yeah.
Sedona Dave, now he lives in Sedona. Is that in Arizona?
Well, I think Sedona's California, but I thought he was in Arizona.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Well, now
was
I
getting
don't.
confused.
Isn't Sedona? Well,
No, if anybody knows,
But-
put it in the chat.
the original cane he had created was more for being out in the woods.
was the
and
all-terrain
hiking.
cane,
Yeah,
right?
Yes. And then last year he had invented the Urban Explorer
that's right,
cane,
yeah.
and so that was for people that weren't going out and hiking and all that.
Yeah.
But it was still a really cool. The Urban Explorer cane was really cool as well. So I'll be interested to
where
see.
do you go after that? You've got the
Space. He's got a space
the
cane.
Space Explorer cane.
Yeah,
Okay.
space cane. So it works very well with your spacesuit.
I imagine. Okay, this is what I imagine.
Okay.
It's super heavy.
Yeah.
So that when you're on the moon, it holds you down to the surface, so the gravity isn't flying you up into the air.
Does weight make a difference when there's no gravity?
Oh no,
Like, does it matter how heavy something is if there's no gravity?
this is way beyond my pay grade.
You got what I'm saying? Well, the space, I don't know. I don't think you can walk up and pick up a spaceship, can you? I mean,
I'd like to
weight
try.
has to have, I don't
Well,
know.
hold on though. It's not no gravity on the moon. It's just low gravity.
That's
so,
very true.
So weight
So
would.
weight, yes.
Because otherwise you just jump and then you just take off and never stop.
That's true.
So the moon.
I'm assuming you can lift heavier things, but
Yes,
not,
but not a spaceship.
It's not like there's just like, woo.
Neil Armstrong would have done his whole One Step for Man speech and then just floated off.
Literally one step. And that was it.
It was One Step for Mankind.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, we appreciate his service.
Okay, the next people on the list are Be My Eyes. I am excited to see Be My Eyes because it's just a cool service and they've been integrated into the Meta glasses recently, which works great. So easy just to use your Meta glasses to call Be My Eyes and get sighted assistance.
I will be using Be My Eyes when I get to the hotel. I always take a picture of the in the shower.
Yeah.
The,
Wait, you do what's happening now?
Yeah, I do selfies. Now, the shampoo, conditioner, body wash, they're
sure.
always hanging 3 bottles, and I never know what the order is.
Well, being
And Be My
the
Eyes does a great
CSUN
job.
conference, I assume that all of that stuff is Braille.
Nope, not usually.
Okay.
Well, we are in a different hotel,
We are. Oh, that's a fair
but
point.
even in the main one, it's not either.
Okay. And
Unless they changed it,
Okay,
but-
so I assume that all the bottles are exactly the same?
Yep, exactly, because they just refill them. So yeah, I never know
Right.
the order. So I take one picture, it tells
Yeah.
me the order, and then we're good to go.
That is amazing.
really is.
So wait, are you using Be My AI for
Yes,
this?
I use Be My AI.
So you're not connected. I thought you were in the shower and you're connected to a sighted volunteer.
Yeah. Can you tell me what order these bottles are in? No, I don't.
well, whatever
I think that is against their terms of service.
Most
Breaks the TOS.
Cool. So we'll see if they've got anything going on that we're not aware of. But if you haven't tried out Be My Eyes, again, it's a visual
do.
assistance app. It's free. It's based on volunteers, and you can use it with the Meta glasses or with an app on your phone. So check it out. Talking of checking things out,
Yes.
Next on the list, the blind shell. Now, this I assume is still under Barry Asman.
Yeah, I assume Barry is there representing Blind Shell,
Yeah.
unless they're coming out. And well, maybe a rep from, is it Czechoslovakia? No.
Yeah,
is it Czech Republic
yeah.
that? I know the Blind Shell 3? No, what are they at now?
On the 3, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Blind Shell 3, Classic 3.
Yeah.
We just did a Tech Connect Live on that as well.
We did.
With 2 reps, yep.
We did.
But so I assume they're going to be highlighting that. I can't imagine they're coming out with the 4 already or anything like
I think
that.
it will be that, but we'll
I
go
assume so.
drop by. You never know. They might have some new accessories.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah, check out our filming, our live show on the Blind Shell Classic 3 if you haven't seen it. If you don't know about the phone, that will tell you all about it.
Sure
Something
will.
new to me, Corey.
What's that?
Brava.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me about this.
Yeah, now I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring the website up so those who are able to see will get an idea of what this thing is. It's basically, it is an oven, a smart oven.
So
Yes.
hold up real quick.
I'm holding.
When you say oven, this is like a countertop convection oven, not a full oven in your home.
That is correct.
Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it looks like it's the same size as a microwave. Now, the thing is, it has 3 distinct areas of cooking.
Don't get this.
Yeah, so there are 3, either 3 or 6, because I don't know if they're on the top and the bottom, if you see what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
But there are either 3 or 6 heating filament areas. And according to the website, each of those provides a very focused heating area. And so what I understand is you can set different temperatures for different areas. So if you're cooking a plate with potatoes, meat, and vegetables, you can arrange those on the plate so each would have its own filament, and the filament can be different temperatures for each of those.
Yeah.
Now, you asked a very good question, which is, doesn't the heat just build up in the...
Yeah, I mean, there's heat that is in, that builds up within. So,
so I don't know...
Unless they're just dissipating it, but I don't know.
Potentially?
If you're dissipating, then your food probably isn't getting... Yeah, I don't know.
Listen to this.
I can't wait.
Like a spotlight, each lamp focuses its energy directly into the food without bleeding into the next zone or the chamber walls.
Okay. Lamp. So it's not even a filament. It's like a cooking lamp.
Yeah, and it apparently goes up to 900
To 11?
degrees. It goes up to 900 degrees really quickly. Now, you might be asking, what's this got to do with accessibility?
I was just going to say, yeah.
I assume it's because they have an associated app, which I assume is accessible.
Yeah, or they're thinking that for individuals that might feel unsafe using a traditional stove.
Oh, yeah.
Or an oven, that this might be an alternative.
I mean, it sounds like it doesn't heat up like your traditional oven, so...
Remember, too, that this conference is for individuals of all disabilities, so maybe we're seeing, maybe this is something that's geared towards somebody else, another population that we're not aware of. But I do want to stop and take a peek at it and bring lunch.
Yeah, all right.
Have them heated
well,
up
it has to
real
be.
quick.
You have to make sure you have 3 separate things.
Okay. I'll do my sock, my shoe, and then my other sock.
Okay, that's what you like to eat for lunch.
No, I like warm feet. I'm gonna heat it up and see.
All right, so that was what they call again?
Bravia.
Isn't that the name of a Sony television?
I think that's
I know these guys are Brava, and that is
Bravia.
Yeah, these guys are Brava.
You're right.
All right, next on the list, Corey, Case for Vision. Now, we did see Case for Vision last time we were at CSUN, and they were part of one of our produced videos. Remember Case for Vision?
Yes, absolutely. So that was the Snap-on accessory case for iPhones. Oh, maybe it was other. I don't remember now if it was iPhone only. I think it might have been.
It was, I believe.
But basically, it turned your iPhone into a portable video magnifier.
Including distance magnification?
Yeah, it did a little distance too. So it was kind of interesting. I'll be interested to see how they've developed it over the last year, if they've kind of added features or just cleaned up the design, because I think it was still a little, not prototypey, but...
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was fully formed necessarily.
Yeah.
Interestingly, though, in the meantime, Eschenbach have developed the Optaro, which is actually somewhat similar. So if you want to see our video on the Optaro, you can see that on our YouTube channel.
Optaro has its own camera, where the Case for Vision was utilizing the iPhone. So price-wise, the Optaro, I forget now, it's under... I mean,
the Optaro was quite expensive.
Yeah, it was over 1,000 maybe, or 800, something like that.
Yeah, and I think the Case of Vision was relatively inexpensive.
$29.99. Actually, I'm not sure.
Well, we'll find out when we get to see some. Okay, next up we have Dot Incorporation. Now, from their website that I looked at, they don't have anything new, but they are the developers. I believe Korean, are they?
I think so. Yeah.
They have this kind of unique Braille cell technology, and they have the Dot Pad, I think it's called, which is their multi-line Braille display. So they will have that there, I assume, as well as the Dot Watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what was their...
They had the graphing thing, but that was the Dot Pad.
Pad, thank you. I couldn't remember. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so the Dot Pad was, we saw that last time, and that was their multi-line Braille display that does graphics as well as text, I think.
Yep,
So,
I believe it had both, yep.
but it doesn't look like they have anything new, so if you want to find out about that, you could probably watch our video from last year. Okay, next one. EMVI.AI.
EMVI, what is it?
EMVI.
So the EMVI must be visually impaired.
Makes sense.
Electronic magnification visually impaired .ai. I don't know.
Well, you know what?
Go to their website.
Well, no, we should go to their website and find out.
Okay.
We need to find out what these guys are all about.
EMVI.AI.
Okay, so here's what it says. EMVI turns your smartphone into the world's most reliable visual assistant, offering not just sight assistance, but a profound connection to the environment that shapes your daily life. Transform your smartphone in an assistive device and gain access to the visual world. Okay, so we found out a bit of information.
So
now,
is it app? It must be an app-based?
It sounds like it's an app, yeah.
So it's sort of like, so AI, obviously.
Artificial intelligence.
Okay, yeah.
So let's scroll down and just see. Okay, well, there's two buttons here, and each of the buttons has got a word in it, but there's a word on top of the word, so it's impossible to read what the buttons are.
Sure.
Now, sadly, Corey, they seem to have gotten rid of the rest of the website.
Oh. So obviously this is a very new company that is just building.
Here's the thing. Yesterday when I was, or the day before when I was checking this out, they had a unchanged WordPress template.
Yeah, it was still the blank, like as if they just started their website.
Just started it, and you could scroll down, and it had all of the placeholder text, all of the placeholder images.
Interesting.
And it was kind of hilarious. But now they seem to have gotten rid of the rest of that.
So they are. I mean, obviously they must be quite new, or at least their web presence is very new.
Yes.
I don't know how long. I mean, I haven't heard of them prior, so I have to assume that they are also somewhat new in whatever. Whatever the EMVI stands for.
I would say so, but here they have apparently they have a podcast in English, Danish, and French.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and let's see what it says on the About Us. Startup company dedicated to creating accessible solutions for visually impaired individuals using innovative AI. And so anyway, it seems like just in the last day or two, they have sorted out their website.
I'm curious to find out what the EMVI stands for.
Yes, we will definitely go and check it out.
I don't know.
Electronic
eyes, man. Visually impaired.
All right, next up we have Glidance. Now, of course, Corey, we checked those out last time.
Yeah, so we had a live Tech Connect Live with. And I am just bad with names now. But anyways, that was fun. I'll be really interested to see how this is developed. You know, I thought this was really cool last year, but it was a little let down when I found out that somebody was steering it. So that was kind of but I know Sam from The Blind Life, I think he had a better experience maybe where someone wasn't driving his.
Right.
But it was interesting. And a really quick side note. So what it is a handheld mobility device. You almost could think of it as I don't want to say an AI-powered dog, electronic dog guide, but it was a device that you pushed forward and it would use cameras and AI to basically help you navigate. They're really going to be working on going upstairs and stuff. Mm-hmm. I find this to be really interesting because there are a lot of people who could benefit from a device like this that don't want a dog guide, but still want this level of guide, help with mobility. So I definitely want to stop by there.
Yeah, me too. I'm guessing that in the year since we were last there, they probably have had a chance to refine and develop further.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, so hopefully we're going to see a really good quality product. But we will see it. We will drop by their table. Humanware, they have Prodigy for Windows. Yep. We'll check out Prodigy for Windows. This is a Windows-based magnification system. So they're taking their Prodigy software and putting it onto PC along with a document camera.
Do we know if Big Pete's going to be there?
Yes, he will. So Peter Tusick will be there, who's been on our show before. So we will probably do a little filming with him or something like that.
Just chat, talk with him.
Exactly. So that'll be nice. And of course, Rachel as well, I assume will be there.
Oh, yeah, Rachel Ramos. Did she say she was? I think she said she was
She was there last year, so I'm assuming going to assume
I can't remember if we asked her when she was just here for the interview,
Yeah, I
but you
forget.
can go back and check that. Tech Connect Live, that was within the last 6 weeks or so?
Yeah, definitely. So check that out. InnoSearch, we were supposed to have them on the show, and then they were not on the show, but
No, we covered it, though.
we covered it. Yep. So this is a accessible shopping platform.
Yeah.
And you can check out our live show on that. I don't think they have anything new necessarily, but they will be. Although actually they were, in an email, they did say that they were working on something new, and I forget what it was now, but it sounded interesting. Maybe they'll have it at CSUN.
Yeah, we'll take a peek.
Yep, we'll see what they got going on. Maggie Vision. Elizabeth joined us from Maggie Vision on a previous live show. Maggie Vision is a VR wearable electronic magnification device that uses an iPhone. We did a produced video on it as well.
Yeah, one of a kind at this point.
One of a kind, yeah. And so Elizabeth will be there, and we will go and drop by the table, see if they've got anything new going on. Also, in a few weeks' time, we will have a low vision wearable shootout video that will include Maggie, IVR, and yes, and we'll be putting different devices through their paces for different tasks.
Cage match.
Yeah, it's basically a cage match, but with less violence. So
we haven't shot it yet.
All right, Morphic. Now, I don't know if they have anything new, but this is a really cool free control panel for Windows that allows you to easily access some of the Windows accessibility features. We found out about that, was it last year or the year before?
2 years ago, we sat through those. We ended up going to 2 sessions, and the gentleman, the professor, I think he's a professor if I remember correctly.
Probably.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely seemed passionate. Morphic seemed like a great. I mean, we did that Tech Connect Live. It was kind of or was it a produced video? Or maybe we did both. Anyways, I'll be excited to see what that could be an AI. I bet you there's some AI opportunities there too. So
yeah, you never know.
We'll go see what Dr. Morphic is up to.
It sounds like a villain from a video game.
I was just gonna say,
from like the Incredibles or something. Yeah.
Dr. Morphic.
Dr. Morphic and Dr. Robotnik.
They can morph into like anything he wants.
Oh, I like
Morphic,
this.
Yeah.
If anybody from Disney is watching, hit us up.
Yeah.
We've got ideas for days.
Give us all your money at vision-org.
All right, next up we have NewHaptics. This was...
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Yeah, it's a new Braille display.
Okay.
And it sounded like they had some new Braille cell technology. So let's just take a real quick look at that website.
Yeah, I'd be curious if it's brought the price down or...
Well, you would certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, interestingly, so the Braille keys are on the bottom and the display is actually at the top.
Okay, that's a little bit of a change. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
That is a bit.
Okay?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have my lunch, so now.
Oh, that's a good point.
My tank is running empty. Yeah. Usually the Perkins style keyboard is above the Braille display.
Yes, that's what you would expect, but this is the opposite way around. Now, let me see. I can't see. Maybe I hit the about here because I thought it said something about new Braille cells. It says the company has its roots in the Holy Braille project conducted at the University of Michigan. Focused on researching and developing novel technology to enable a full-page tactile display. Okay, well, that's interesting. But this isn't a full-page tactile display, though. Here we go. Our patented tactile display technology enables the creation of a compact, portable, and large-area tactile screen, in inverted commas. It can scale up to support a large area display with a grid of thousands of small, tightly packed tactile dots. And yeah, so it sounds like they have some new Braille cell technology which they are using to create this display. And that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, new companies are always cool.
Yeah, so we'll check them out. Yeah, see, I'd be interested in pricing on that one. Like you say, you kind of hope that if they've got a new technology, it's going to be cheaper. Because the traditional Braille cells are notoriously expensive to create.
Yeah, and the big three in these kind of full page or bigger displays right now are the Dot, right? HumanWare's Monarch, and then the is it Orbit Research that has the graffiti?
Oh, the graffiti! Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
I don't think HIMS has a full page one, at least not that they've released. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much the dot one is, but the Monarch I feel like is like 10 grand or something, right?
10 to 13 grand, something like that.
So
which,
they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll stop by, see what they have.
Yeah, and talking of Braille,
We'll feel them out a little bit, see what they have.
hey, clever. Talking of Braille Orbit Research, so we'll go check them out, see what they've got going on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they have anything new. I don't really keep up with the Braille stuff so much. So.
Yeah, I'll be curious. I mean, there's the only, and I could throw this in really quick. I don't know where you had it on your list, but just because we're talking Braille displays really quick, was this other Dream something. They have a Braille display called the Activator. And I'm not sure if they are a reseller or the developer of it. But
Corey, I believe that you pronounced that incorrectly.
Isn't it the Activator?
No, you're not quite getting it.
What is it?
Activator!
Oh, nice. Dr. Morphic. Activator.
That's his like special gun that he has.
Yeah. And I think the special feature of the Activator is the ability to do split Braille. And basically what I mean by that is having like your Windows computer on one side of the Braille display and your smartphone on the other. So think of it as sighted individuals doing dual monitors. This is kind of the same thing. So you can have two different sources on your Braille display at the same time, and then you can copy text and stuff from one and paste it over to the other real quickly. So anyways,
That
it
sounds
looks
really
interesting.
cool.
Yeah, something different and new in the Braille display.
They actually have the Activator Pro as well.
Okay. And I think they did 40, 60, something, and 80
Yes, they do
Braille
have an 80.
displays.
Yes,
So
they do have an 80.
yeah. So I'd say obviously that split screen would make the most sense like on an 80. I mean, it does it on the 40, but
Yeah, that would be kind of cramped though.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, you do get 20 solid Braille displays, so.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, Orcam are going to be there. I was a little surprised to see them going to be there since they had been cutting costs recently, but I don't know if they have anything new necessarily, but we will drop by and find out.
Yeah, see what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really been able to implement AI in any meaningful way as of now, so I don't know whether that will have changed.
Yeah.
But we'll go check it out and find out.
Yeah.
Hopefully they will have something exciting. Same with Reineeker. I don't really know if they're going to have anything.
Reineeker usually is portable and desktop
Yes,
video
electronic
management. So,
magnifiers.
right? I mean, they don't. That's about.
Yeah, so I mean, the last thing of theirs that I know is the Mezzo,
Oh yeah.
but I'm not sure. I mean, that was quite a while ago, so I
Yeah.
don't know if they have anything new at this point.
Yeah.
So we will go find out. And then we have Touch Pulse. Now, this is another new company. I'm not 100% sure what it's all about, other than it does utilize AI. So let's go ahead and look at
Touch Pulse.
Yeah, it's a AI navigation aid of some.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go ahead and
I wonder
open
if
up.
does it clip? I wonder if it clips to your cane or if it clips to a.
Well, it's using well, yeah, that's a good question. It's using a smartphone though, but
It is,
It
okay.
says introducing the first personal navigation companion for the visually impaired. Now, I think they might be getting ahead of themselves a little bit there.
That's I mean, first of all, nobody monitors that, so I guess you can really put it.
Say whatever you want, yeah.
But I also am not sure what the companion.
Personal navigation companion.
I'm not sure what that category is.
Yeah,
so.
like how you.
If you created that category, then you would be the first ones in it.
So it gets you places, but it also talks to you,
Ooh,
like has a
I
chat
like that.
with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So what else does it
Well, it
say?
says simplicity, reliability, hands-free. Learn more about Navis. So we'll click on that. And it says the best outdoor navigation app for the visually impaired. Okay. And then there are a bunch of check marks. Check, smart AI travel companion. Check, specific GPS directions. Check, live route planning. Check, hands-free interaction. And you can sign up for the open beta on March 31st, 2025.
And what is the name? It is Touch Pulse, or is the app itself?
Navis, Navis,
Navis.
Yes.
Okay.
So, in the spirit of...
Well, we'll go check it out.
Yeah, in the
Learn
spirit
more.
of knowing what's going on, we'll go check it out, but only if we can find our way there.
Ooh, that's
Without
true.
the Navis app, I fear that we
I'm
might
just going
not.
to get in there and yell, Touch Pulse.
I'd be interested to see what happens. Okay, almost at the end of the list. TrySight will be there. Now, this is a Chinese company, and they have various electronic magnification devices. I think, and I'm very sorry if this is wrong, but I think they might take generic devices and then label them with their own labels, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember. Didn't they? I thought I remember last year them showing us maybe a new wearable that they had worked on or released, or I don't recall. But I know the name, and I know we don't do a lot with them.
Yeah, we don't. They have a Cloverbook looking, Connect 12 looking thing here on their webpage. That's on their front page at the moment.
Yeah.
And let's just take a quick look at the products page here. Ooh, they have a Bluetooth large print keyboard. They have a document camera. They have the MagniBot 2, which is very similar to, I think, what was the one from HIMS?
eBot?
eBot, yeah.
Back
looks
in
like
the
a
day?
eBot type of thing. And yes, they have the Mercury Vision wearable magnifier with speech.
What's weird, because there was already a Mercury. There was one of the companies had a portable, I thought that was called.
There was
Mercury.
something called the Mercury, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
So we'll go check it out. Yeah, not 100% sure about whether
We'll try it out.
Well,
See if my sight gets any better.
Luckily, we'll be finished here soon. Final ones, Vispero. Yes, that's the company that owns Freedom Scientific. They have Optelec. They have Enhanced Vision.
Yeah.
They have some web accessibility company, all under the one umbrella there.
Vispero Group.
Yes, the Vispero Group. So we'll
Yeah.
check out all of their stuff, see if they've got anything cool. VoxyWeb. This is a internet navigation thing. We will take a quick look at this.
Okay.
And it's not very clear at all from the website what exactly it is, but the concept seems to be providing an easier way to navigate the internet for people who are blind. So
VoxyWeb best law solution
yeah, so
innovative
it's
personal
all in
divisions
French.
visuals and Activator vessel
and it's
on
also
internet.
talking, it automatically
Nouveau.
tells.
Voxy Vision law machine alluring revolutionaire. Sil.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
okay.
VoxyWeb. So it says VoxyWeb is the innovative solution for visually impaired people who want to access the internet easily, but then you have to kind of sign up to try it. They also have an app on iPhone and Android, but it doesn't tell you anything else about it. So yeah, so I want to go check it out.
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
I mean, navigating the internet with a screen reader,
Yes.
as we all know, is kind of tricky.
Yeah,
And so if they do have an easier way of doing that, then
I'm on board.
yeah, more power to them. So we'll go check that out, see what they are all about. And finally, we have WeWalk.
WeWalk. Yeah, I mean, WeWalk's been around for a while.
They have
And they've had their cane, their cane solution.
Smart Cane.
Yeah,
Does it have built-in GPS?
Yeah, I believe so now.
Like sonar or
Because it's got that, but
Yeah.
then it also connects to your phone,
Oh.
and then you can do GPS and it vibrates and stuff like that. So I'll be curious again, I hate to keep saying this, but I assume AI is going to get put into this even more. So I'll be curious to see where they're going with it. I've always struggled a bit with the WeWalk Smart Cane just because of the cost.
Yes. Although you don't, when the cane needs replacing, you don't have to replace the whole thing.
True. Yeah, but the initial,
Was it 600 or something?
it's like 13 at
Oh,
one
is it?
point. I
Wow.
don't know if it still is. I don't want to quote that, but it was expensive. It was heavier, adding this. But I'm sort of
You're like purist.
I don't want to say a traditionalist because that's not it. But it's got to offer me a lot to kind of increase the inconvenience of making my cane bigger and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. So we'll go see if they've got anything new going on. And then finally, Zoomax, Chinese assistive technology company they've had some really cool products in the past. And we'll go see if they've got anything new. They did have a couple of wearables, so I don't know if they have anything new in the wearable market. But that will be interesting to find out. Maybe some new electronic magnification devices too. So that is a list of people that we are definitely planning on going to.
Yes.
There are other vendors there as well.
yeah, well, most likely as we walk, we'll end up running into vendors we didn't know or whatever, and stop and talk with people.
Yeah, and I know that Sony will be there, and I'll be interested to know if they've got anything accessibility-wise. They were showing off their PlayStation 5 and some of the accessibility built into that last time.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll have
Amazon
anything
is
else.
usually there, but same thing. But yeah, we'll stop and see what's going on the floor.
Indeed. So if you are interested in checking this stuff out live with us, then again, we will be live streaming next week, and we plan on streaming definitely on the Tuesday and possibly on the Wednesday as well.
Yeah.
The Tuesday, what is that date, Corey? Any ideas?
That would be March 11th.
Okay.
So March 11th and March 12th. Both times be ready around the
3 o'clock Central?
3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern.
Anything
4
else? In
o'clock.
England? What time would that be?
That would be 1600 GMT. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, look around for us around that 3 p.m. Central. 3 p.m. Central?
3 p.m.
3
Central.
p.m. Central time.
Yeah, so do that, and while you are joining us, then you can, in the chat there, you can put any questions you've got, any comments you've got, and so on and so forth. We thrive on interaction, for which we've had 0 in this session, sadly, but again, we are streaming at an unusual time.
It is a norm. It is not our norm, so we get it.
So, but yes, if you see this video after the fact, but before we have live streamed, then feel free to put in the chat, into the comments there, anything that you would like us to look at, and we will make sure to look at that before we do our live stream. And hopefully we will be with you guys then next week.
Yeah, that seemed pretty ominous.
Well, who knows what's going to happen between now and then.
That's true.
All right, with that being said, it's time to go. So thank you, everybody, and we will speak to you next week. Goodbye.
Thanks for joining us for another Tech Connect Live. If you enjoyed Corey and Luke's antics, be sure to join us next time. For all things Tech Connect, go to vision-forward.org/techconnect.